Laozi once said, "The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao." This means the Tao cannot truly be expressed through language. Once spoken, its essence is lost. Yet, Jesus offered another perspective. The Tao can be spoken, but it must be expressed in tongues. The Tao is akin to deep emotions. Human language often feels clumsy and inadequate to convey the profound truths of the heart. Animals and shamans, however, have found another way to express themselves, through primal sounds and cries, such as the lion's roar, which powerfully communicates emotions that words cannot. If we reflect on the earliest stage of life, infants, before mastering a specific language, are capable of producing a vast range of unique sounds, encompassing the potential of all languages. However, as they learn a particular language, they lose the ability to articulate other linguistic nuances. For instance, when Chinese speakers learn Russian, they often find the trilled R sound challenging, because the capacity for such articulation has diminished after early childhood. This is the cost of eating from the tree of knowledge. Women naturally excel in language compared to men. In primary school, boys often find themselves at a disadvantage during arguments with girls. Girls can articulate their points clearly and persuasively, while boys frequently struggle to express their frustration. This gender difference highlights the multifaceted nature of language, which sometimes transcends mere logic and reason. The Pentecostal branch of Christianity encourages believers to speak in tongues. These tongues can be categorized into two types: foreign human languages and the language of the Spirit, sometimes referred to as an alien or heavenly language. Unlike human languages that are bound by grammar and logic, the language of the Spirit bypasses the left brain's logical constraints, allowing the heart to communicate directly with God. This form of expression doesn't require translation, yet conveys profound power and insight in a spiritual dimension. For those seeking to return to simplicity or regain the innocence of childhood, the following practices are worth exploring. Learn from infants. Observe how infants vocalize. Their language is pure, unrestricted, and uninhibited. By mimicking their sounds, we can reconnect with the primordial essence of speech and rediscover the purity of communication. Express freely. Find a quiet place where you can vocalize freely, shout, cry, or make seemingly nonsensical sounds. Let your emotions guide your voice. These unstructured sounds can help release pent-up feelings and foster a deeper connection with nature and the Tao. Pray in tongues. Use tongues for prayer, especially when dealing with unclear challenges or indescribable emotions. Praying in tongues bypasses the constraints of reason, allowing you to articulate the ineffable and seek divine guidance. This practice helps transcend mental limitations and brings you closer to the essence of the Tao. Although language is inherently limited, when it transcends logic and reason, it can touch higher realms. Expressing yourself in tongues or praying with the heart is not only a way to return to simplicity, but also an art of connecting with the Tao. Would you be willing to try this pure form of language and rediscover the secret code for communicating with the heavens?